This is Broadway Sandwich. We're hanging out with your favorite Broadway performers to find out what they do in their few short hours sandwiched between their matinee and evening performances. Join me as we find out what makes up the meat in this Broadway sandwich. Today we're at the Al Hirschfeld Theater, home of the Tony Award-winning Best Musical, Kinky Boots.
I gave it a 10 and another 10.
What did you think of the show? What did you think of Kinky Boots?
Loved it.
Yeah?
It's wonderful. It's humanity. It's what we need right now.
Kinky Boots tells the story of Charlie, a straight-laced guy who inherits his father's failing shoe business. He forges an unlikely partnership with Lola, a drag queen, who convinces him to produce stilettos for drag queens to help save the business. Today we're hanging out with Kyle Post. Kyle plays Witty Bantour, one of Lola's angels. Kyle is no stranger to Broadway. He's been seen before in Spider-Man: Turn Off the Dark, as well as Rent, his first job in New York. Oh my
Bow down.
God.
Yes.
You are amazing.
Thank you, love.
All right, so we just have a little break before you have to go back there and do your second show.
First show's done. Now what I like to do between shows,
Yeah.
like for the amount of energy it takes me to do that show, I need like equal and opposite energy. So I thought maybe we would take our bikes along the Hudson. So we're riding up the Hudson River Parkway. It's a nice, like soothing, easy ride home, and pretty.
Absolutely. When you auditioned for Kinky Boots, what was that audition like?
Oh, honey. It said, must be a true triple threat. Singer, actor, dancer. If you think you're Beyonce, you're close. This ain't a job for no wallflowers.
That's actually what it said.
That's the description for the role. So I went in and I sang Carrie Underwood Before He Cheats, like a little lower than what Carrie Underwood herself sings it. Jerry Mitchell was like, can you do it higher? I'm like, I'm gonna crack. And he's like, I don't care. I said, okay, hit it. And I totally cracked. And I said, ooh, girl, I sound like Harvey Fierstein. To Harvey Fierstein, who was sitting in the room. And I thought, I'm either gonna book this job or I'm never gonna work in this town again. And guess who booked the show? I brought you to the Plant Shed Cafe because it's one of my favorite places on the Upper West Side, maybe Manhattan in general, because it's full of beautiful plants. So what I like to do sometimes between shows is either hang out in the garden or actually garden.
Yeah.
It's like calms me down and like it's sort of like a reboot. But look at these. Look how pretty this is.
What's this one called?
Prayer plant.
A prayer
Can this be
plant.
outside? Can this be outside?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Pray that I get through my second show.
We'll take it. This apartment you've been in for 2 years now has a backyard, which is amazing, but very rare in New York. to be
So
honest.
rare. We lucked out.
Was it already like filled with plants and like an oasis when you got
honey,
there?
it was a barren wasteland of nothing.
What?
Oh yeah, no.
Sounds
it
like my
looked
dating life. What?
So welcome
So cute in
to our humble abode, the Upper West Side. Here's some things you need to know about a New York City apartment. You gotta make sacrifices.
Yeah.
So we got a tiny kitchen, we got a tiny bathroom, we got a tiny bedroom,
But
a large
all I
living
see
room,
is an
and
oasis
green
of a backyard.
space. That's right. Wow, wow. You hear that? You hear that? Birds chirping.
You know, the one thing I thought missing though is maybe
A
a prayer
plant?
plant. Like,
Oh, that's
there?
actually really good.
That's a nice.
That's nice. Do you want to do the honors? Okay, so dig a hole.
Like
Don't-
this?
Now make sure you don't get these guys here.
All right.
Dig a nice big, yeah. Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna let you do the honors of watering it.
Now, did you water yourself yet? You need to stay hydrated for your second show.
I do. I probably need some more coffee, let's be honest. Stay fully hydrated. Maybe a little snack. Maybe we can have a snack.
Yeah, that sounds good.
My apple. Right after the show, I need something little, like a apple or something. And then right before the show, I'm talking like 5 minutes before places, I have a meal. Because I have found that if I don't have like a full meal, I will almost pass out in the finale. A couple times that's happened. I've almost passed out in the finale in a 2.5 foot tall hat and 6-inch heels in full
dangerous.
beat drag.
You
No one
can't
wants
do
to
that.
see a passing out drag queen.
Okay, so it's 6:45.
Yeah.
We have to go.
Got it.
Do you think we have time to see the theater real quick before you do your second show?
Yeah.
We go like right now?
Let's do it.
Okay, boom, let's do it.
You just gotta put on your oxygen mask at this point because we're like 4.5 flights up. So this is our call board. This is where we make sure like everyone's here on time. Knock, knock. Kimmy, this is our lovely dresser, Kimmy.
Hi.
So there's 6 angels in the show and 2 swings. This is where we transform 8 times a week from beautiful men into gorgeous women.
So how did you learn to do the makeup and wear the heels and do all that?
So the first time I put myself in makeup, I gave myself like an hour and a half. I can do it now in 10 minutes. Now it's like this.
It's not like I really want to put them on, but
What, these old things?
yeah, I don't. Okay, just one, just really quick. All right, Kyle, I hope they're my size.
These are
Oh my
the
God.
kinky boots.
So scared. And it's not like I want to do this.
Sure.
It's not
Oh,
like
wow.
I want to do this, but I will if I have to.
Uh-huh.
What did you call yourself when you first started doing this?
Newborn baby giraffe.
Okay, let me try that.
Yeah.
That one's gonna take a couple steps to see if I can. Can I get a beat, Kyle?
Ding, da, ding, da, 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 ding, ding, getting, da.
You know, I think I'm getting it.
Getting, da, 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 dun, da, 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 da. Don't forget the face. That's what sells the boots. The face.
That wasn't fun for me. At
Oh,
all.
I
But
know.
you
It looks
for-
very difficult.
For the sake of journalism.
I come up and down these stairs 3 times per show. Okay, so I have the most fun place of the theater to show you.
Where are we going?
To the bowels. So this is my favorite part of backstage because I think it's the most fabulous part. These are all the angels' costumes.
So that whole little square is yours.
That's all me.
Oh my. Boots.
That's a half a cow right there.
Okay, now which are the most comfortable?
None of them. These are the least comfortable
Okay. That was gonna be
for
my next
obvious
question.
reasons. And these
Yeah.
are the only ones that aren't made for me. The rest of them are like custom made by hand. You know, this is the second most fabulous room backstage. And this is where the real transformation happens between boy and girl.
So I wonder how many wigs are here. This is a lot.
A lot.
Wigs.
A lot.
Nice ones. Real human hair.
Real human hair.
Lace front.
Lace front.
Okay, so speaking of wigs, you have to put one on.
Yeah,
or
these
many
belong on my head.
right now.
Now.
So you have to go do your show. Thank you so much for doing this. We love
God, I
you.
love
You're
you.
amazing. 2,000 shows. Never looked better.
If I could do a high kick right now, I would. But
Oh, I
can't.
can. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, have a great show.
You're hired.
Yay!